Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Why that devotee does not get a taste?
Why that devotee does not get a taste?
What mantra you gave me? What mantra you gave me?
What mantra you gave me? What mantra you gave me?
So much taste now, so much ecstasy.
I feel so much taste now, so much ecstasy.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is an evening question and answer session given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on October 5th, 2019 in Chennai, India.
Bhagavati Rangulang Ayatayam Yatipataman Mande Sri Guru Nidatayam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hari Om Datsat Hariva. So we're in the month of Ashwin, and soon it will be Kartik or Damodar month. And would you like to have repetition? Those who would like repetition, give me a thumbs up. You like it?
So we are in Ashwin month, and soon it will be a Kartik or Damodar month.
So, in the month of Damodar, we like to see how many people can offer lamps.
So in the month of Damodar, we would like to see how many people can offer the lamp.
And last year we had 2.5 million people offer lamps.
Last year we had 2.5 million people offer the lamp.
At least that was what was reported.
At least that's what was reported.
This year we have an app that on your mobile phone you can say how many people have offered lamp.
So this year we have an app. So in the on the mobile phone you can say how many people have offered lamp.
And that will be directly uploaded to the central counting site.
And that will be directly uploaded to the central counting site.
Immediately we can see how many lamps have been offered around the world.
So immediately we can see how many lamps have been offered around the world.
That's what I'm told.
That is what I'm told.
We're trying to engage members of the public, congregational members, everyone in this great sacrifice.
So we are trying to engage members of public and congregational members in this great sacrifice.
To have them offer lamps to Damodar and get the contacts.
To have them offer lamps to Damodar and get the contacts.
Cultivate the contacts so that they can participate more in the Krishna conscious activities.
Cultivate the contacts so that they can participate more in the Krishna conscious activities.
Actually, human life is meant to serve Krishna.
Actually, human life is meant to serve Krishna.
We are avoiding this great activity of Bhakti Yoga.
But we are avoiding this great activity of Bhakti Yoga.
And we're trying to exploit the material nature.
And we are trying to exploit the material nature
getting entangled in this complexity.
and getting entangled in these complexities.
Then we wonder why we're suffering so much.
You may wonder why we are suffering so much.
Because we are engaging in activities which are not prescribed for us.
Because we are engaging in activities which are not prescribed for us.
So Lord Chaitanya, he told us that if we chant the holy names,
So Lord Chaitanya, he taught us that if we chant the holy names,
we engage ourselves in Bhakti Yoga to Govinda,
if we engage ourselves in Bhakti Yoga to Govinda,
and if we study the teachings of Krishna,
and if we study the teachings of Krishna,
then we can become very knowledgeable in the science of Bhakti Yoga.
then we can become very knowledgeable in the science of Bhakti Yoga.
And then we can teach others.
And then we can teach others.
Kiva Vipra Kiva Nasi Sudra Kininai Jai Ved Krishna Tatra Veda Jai Guru Hai.
Kiba Vipra Kiba Nasi Shudra Kenonai Jai Hoy Krishna Veta Sai Guru Hoy.
So we know the science of Krishna.
So if we know all the science of Krishna,
We can teach others.
we can teach others.
Thus, we become a representative of Krishna.
And thus we become a representative of Krishna.
We become a guru.
We become a guru.
We give appropriate instructions to the people.
And we give appropriate instructions to the people.
So this was the request of Lord Chaitanya to everyone,
So this was the request of Lord Chaitanya to everyone,
especially those born in Bharat
especially those born in Bharat
as human beings.
as human beings.
Bharat Bhuvite Manusya Janma Hilo Jar Janma Sartika Kare Karo Bharo Upakar.
भारत भूमिते मनुष्य जन्म होइल जार जन्म सार्थक करी कर पर उपकार.
So in the Western countries now, many Indians have settled down.
So in Western countries now, many Indians have settled down
and engage them in Krishna consciousness.
and engage them in Krishna consciousness.
Teach their children the science of Bhakti Yoga
Teach their children the science of Bhakti Yoga
and help them to perfect their lives.
and help them to perfect their lives.
They should in turn, after perfecting themselves, help others.
They should in turn, after perfecting themselves, help others.
So, this is the great plan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So this is the great plan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So, Prabhupada, he went to the West with this idea
So Prabhupada, he went to the West with this idea
to change the way that people thought,
to change the way that people thought,
to have them practice Krishna consciousness.
to have them practice Krishna consciousness.
At first, he had few disciples.
At first, he had few disciples,
Gradually it increased.
gradually increased.
And then he had 5,000 or more.
Then he had 5,000 or more.
So, in this way, the Krishna conscious movement expanded.
So in this way, Krishna conscious movement expanded.
But one morning walk in Los Angeles, he stopped and told me, looking at a church,
But one morning walk in Los Angeles, he stopped and told me, looking at a church,
in the future, our temples will be like this.
that in the future our temples will be like this.
We'll have a few devotees living in the temple.
We will have a few devotees living in the temple,
Many devotees in the congregation coming on the weekends.
and many devotees in the congregation coming on the weekend.
That was in 1969-70.
That was in 1969 and 70s.
At that time, everybody lived in the temple.
At that time, everybody lived in the temple.
Small groups of devotees.
There were small groups of devotees.
Now most of the people live outside,
Now most of the people live outside,
but they are very dedicated in Krishna consciousness.
but they are very dedicated in Krishna consciousness.
So now our movement is completely changed. But Prabhupada had predicted that this would happen.
Now our movement is completely changed, but Prabhupada had predicted that this will happen.
So we're very happy that so many devotees are helping expand the Namhat Bhakti Viksha.
So we are very happy that so many devotees are helping in expanding Namhat, Bhakti Vriksha, etc.
So we're very happy that different devotees have volunteered to help me fulfill the various instructions that Prabhupada gave me.
So I'm very happy that different devotees have volunteered to help me and to fulfill the different instructions that Prabhupada gave me.
By being a member of the GDC, which Prabhupada appointed me,
And by being the member of the GBC, which Prabhupada appointed me,
that also produced many services.
that also produced many services.
So these are very difficult for me to realize everything,
So these are very difficult for me to realize everything.
but I'm getting some assistance, so it may be possible.
So I'm getting some assistance, so now it may be possible.
Like Chaitanya could empower anyone to perform great goals,
Lord Chaitanya could empower anyone to perform great goals
great activities.
or great activities.
We're depending on His mercy.
So we are depending on His mercy.
Tomorrow I go to Tirupati.
Tomorrow I go to Tirupati.
There we have the midterm GDC meetings.
There we have the midterm GBC meetings.
Some of the different strategic planning committees,
And some of the different strategic planning committees,
like the organizational and development committee.
like the Organizational Development Committee.
And so these committees will meet and before the GDC meeting,
So these committees will meet before the GBC meeting.
then we'll have the brief midterm GDC meeting,
Then we'll have the brief midterm GBC meeting.
and then we'll go back to Mayapur.
Then we'll go back to Mayapur.
So it's very nice to come here to Chennai
So it's very nice to come here to Chennai
and to see so many nice devotees.
and see so many nice devotees.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Haribol.
Any questions?
Any questions? Guru Maharaj, I am very eager to chant every day and go back to Krishna. I really regret that I left him and came here. Guru Maharaj, I have this fear that teenage or the planets or my karma may cause obstacles to my chanting and devotion. How do I combat this fear? From 15 years old girl.
Fear of Maya is good.
Fear of Maya is good.
It keeps us on our toes.
It keeps us on our toes.
Just as Yasoda would fear some danger could befall her beloved son.
Just as Yashoda could fear that some danger could befall on her dear son,
So that's part of devotional service.
so that's part of devotional service.
You may have fear, but it should not make you depressed.
You may have fear, but it should not make you depressed.
It should not impede your enthusiasm.
It should not impede your enthusiasm.
Rather, it should spark your enthusiasm.
Rather, it should spark your enthusiasm
Help you to practice more diligently.
and help you to practice more diligently.
Very well.
Haribol. So, when I'm engaged in preaching to some devotee, he keeps telling me that he's not getting a taste. So, how should I help him out? And how should I keep myself motivated?
Why that devotee does not get a taste?
Why that devotee does not get a taste?
Usually there's couple reasons why.
Usually, there are a couple of reasons why.
Either he's really practicing and has not focused,
Either he is newly practicing and he has not focused,
or he has committed some offense,
or he has committed some offense,
lost his taste,
thus lost his taste,
or he has some other desires which are like weeds.
or he has some other desires which are like weeds.
They're taking away the energy from his mool devotional creeper.
And they are taking away the energy from his mool devotional creeper.
And going from that person like a doctor, what are his symptoms, what are his practices.
From a doctor.
Like a doctor.
Like a doctor, you can inquire from that person what are his symptoms, what are his problems,
And analyze what is he lacking in.
and analyze what he is lacking in.
It's natural in due course of time to get a taste.
And it is natural in due course of time to get a taste.
But one has to also go through the different stages.
But one has to also go through different stages.
That one should first get initiation, that's the Bhajana Kriya part.
One should first get initiation at the Bhajana Kriya part,
And then after practicing regularly and taking guidance from a bona fide guru, and one crosses the anartha nivritti states,
then after practicing regularly and taking guidance from bona fide guru, one crosses the anartha nivritti stage.
and one is then able to reach the stage of being fixed. That's called nishta.
Then one is able to get fixed in the stage as called nishta.
After reaching nishta, then one reaches the stage of ruchi, which is having a taste.
After reaching nishta, then one reaches the stage ruchi, which is having a taste.
At that stage, one has a regular taste.
At that stage, one has a regular taste.
One may get some glimpse of taste before.
One may get some glimpse of taste before,
That's a special mercy.
but that's a special mercy.
But to be fixed in regular taste is the stage called ruchi.
But when we fixed in regular stage taste, the stage is called ruchi.
You become attached to that sweet taste.
And we may become attached to that sweet taste.
Then you reach the stage of ashakti,
Then you reach the stage of asakti,
spiritual attachment.
spiritual attachment.
And then after that comes the stage of ecstatic love for Krishna.
Then after that comes the stage of ecstatic love for Krishna.
One experiences the 8 Ashtasatika Bhav, the 8 type of ecstasies.
Or one experiences the 8 Ashtasattvika Bhav, 8 type of ecstasies. Like crying for Krishna,
Having one hair stand on end,
having one's hairs stand on end,
having your voice choked up,
getting your voice choked up,
quivering in your body,
quivering in your body,
uncontrolled laughing.
uncontrollable laughing,
etc.
etc.
So, if one practices devotional service properly, one will eventually realize the stage of ruchi and above.
So if one practices devotional service properly, they will eventually realize the stage of ruchi and above.
Now, someone told me, I don't have a taste.
Someone told me, I don't have a taste.
How long have you been chanting?
So how long have you been chanting?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I don't feel any taste.
2 weeks and I don't feel any taste.
How many rounds you chant?
How many rounds you chant?
I don't chant regularly, but sometimes I do 1 round, 2 rounds. I don't feel any taste.
I don't chant regularly, but sometimes I do 1 rounds, 2 rounds and I don't feel any taste.
You know, it's like you have to do the bhakti yoga regularly, and then you'll get a taste.
You know, it's like you have to do the bhakti yoga regularly and then you will get a taste.
Also, chanting the Panchatattva mantra helps.
Also, chanting the Panchatattva mantra helps.
I met a person, he was chanting Hare Krishna for 26 years.
I met a person, he was chanting Hare Krishna mantra for 26 years.
And he said he was not getting a taste.
And he said he was not getting a taste.
I asked him,
So I asked him,
are you following Lord Chaitanya?
are you following Lord Chaitanya?
No,
He said, no,
I'm in a different sampradaya.
I am in a different sampradaya.
So I gave him the Panchatattva mantra.
So I gave him the Panchatattva mantra.
I said, chant this first,
I said, chant this first,
chant Hare Krishna.
then chant Hare Krishna.
I left.
I left.
After about 3 months, I gave back to that place.
After about 3 months, I came back to that place.
The person saw me from a distance.
Person saw me from a distance.
He stood up. He ran to me.
He stood up, he ran to me.
He fell down at my feet.
He fell down at my feet.
What mantra you gave me? What mantra you gave me?
What mantra you gave me? What mantra you gave me?
So much taste now, so much ecstasy.
I feel so much taste now, so much ecstasy.
For 26 years I didn't feel. Now by chanting the names of Lord Chaitanya, I feel so much happiness.
For 26 years I didn't feel, and now I'm chanting the names of Chaitanya and I feel so much happiness.
So I had these experiences also.
So I had these experiences also.
Maybe some people need to chant more Panchatattva mantra.
Maybe some people need to chant more Panchatattva mantra.
Prabhupada said that Vatusis in Kenya needed to chant Panchatattva mantra. Vatusi.
Prabhupada said that Vatusis in Kenya needed to chant the Panchatattva mantra.
I can't even say why, but they needed to chant Panchatattva mantra.
I can't say why, but they needed to chant Panchatattva mantra.
It's too horrible to say.
It's too horrible to say. Dear Guru Maharaj, what should be the consciousness or mood in which we have to do deity-related backup services like arranging jewelry of the Lord, boutique services, after decoration, etc. At times, we tend to commit offenses or mistakes unknowingly when we are doing this service. How do we ask forgiveness for such mistakes? From Madhusmita Indulekha Devidasi, Shri Narasimha Giridhari Mandir, Bangalore.
Any service offered to the deity is a great mercy.
Any service offered to the deity is a great mercy.
And if you are doing direct service, it's especially a serious matter.
And if you are doing direct service, then it's especially serious matter.
And even if you're doing backup service, it's also a good opportunity to develop your relationship.
And even if you are doing backup service, it's also a good opportunity to develop your relationship.
You don't pray to the deity in front, and although you're not qualified, you're trying to serve the deity.
You can pray to the deity in the front that although you are not qualified, you are trying to serve the deity.
And pray for their mercy.
And pray for their mercy.
And pray forgiveness for your knowing or unknowing offenses.
And beg forgiveness for your knowing and unknowing offenses.
And then try to do your service with your full attention to all the details.
Then try to do your service with your full attention to all the details.
Thinking of the Lord all the time.
Thinking of the Lord all the time.
Gandharvika Giridhari Gauranga.
Gandharvika Giridhari and Gauranga.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I'm kind of neophyte devotee myself, and I'm not having a great deal of cooperation within my family. So I need to lie to them at times. For example, simple Ekadashi fast, I need to lie to them. So till what degree it's better. And also I have to step down from my principles sometimes. So what degree I should lie to them and what degree I should put my foot down.
First degree, second degree, third degree.
First degree, second degree, third degree.
What degree?
What degree?
One can tell the truth without communicating the actual fact.
One can tell the truth without communicating the actual fact.
Like in America, they name the taverns strange names.
In America, they name the drinking spots in a weird way.
Emergency stop.
Emergency stop.
And then they call, I have to make an emergency stop.
Then when they call up, they say, I have to make an emergency stop.
This is some tavern. So like, they do that for sitting. They tell some, it's the truth, but it means something else.
So they do this for the sittings and they tell sinning and it's a truth. But actually it has no meaning. Another meaning.
So like that, I had one disciple that was, she was marrying a devotee.
So like that I had one disciple, she was marrying a devotee.
But he was vice president of a bank.
But he was a vice president of a bank.
That's all the father cared about. He was against the devotees.
That's all they communicated about, and he was against the devotees.
So the boy told his father, please don't tell that I'm a devotee.
So boy told his father, please don't tell I'm a devotee.
He said, I won't lie, but if they don't ask me, I won't say.
He said, I won't lie, but if they don't ask me, I won't say.
So they didn't ask him.
So they didn't ask him.
And so he didn't lie.
So he didn't lie.
So sometimes you say, oh, I have to go to the library.
So sometimes you can say, I have to go to the library.
I'm not feeling well.
Or I'm not feeling well.
So these are like, then you go to the library.
And maybe you can go to library.
So I don't know what kind of lies you're talking about.
So I don't know what kinds of lie you're talking about.
Or what degree of negativity your parents have.
or what degree of negativity your parents have.
Some people observe Ekadasi, but they're not necessarily Krishna bhaktas.
Some people observe Ekadashi, but they are not necessarily Krishna Bhaktas.
Sometimes they say that, well, I'm not eating any, I'm just taking light food today, I'm not feeling so well.
Or sometimes you can say, I'm not taking anything, I'm just taking light food today because I'm not feeling well.
And just eat the Ekadasi prep.
And it's Ekadashi fast.
You just eat Ekadasi preparations.
You just eat Ekadashi preparations.
So, I don't know if you're very intelligent. You can sometimes tell the truth without having a dual meaning.
So I don't know, you're very intelligent, so sometimes you can tell the truth without having a meaning,
It has a double meaning.
which has a double meaning.
I like to avoid lying,
So we'd like to avoid lying.
but if you do so to serve Krishna, then it's all right.
But if you do so to serve Krishna, then it's all right.
In Russia, when the Soviet Union was the government,
In Russia, when the Slovene Union was the government,
and some devotees were smuggling the books,
and some devotees were smuggling the books,
and then the KGB caught them
then the KGB caught them
and said, "What is this?"
and said, "What is this?"
Oh, it's folklore. Folklore. Folklore, yeah.
It's a folklore.
They would say something that folklore from India.
They would say something like folklore from India.
And so then it's okay.
Then they said, okay.
So, it depends what your motive is.
So it depends what your motive is
And how negative the person is.
and how negative the person is.
I can't put myself exactly in your feet
I can't put myself exactly in your foot
to understand what the problems are you're going through.
to understand what problems you are going through.
But somehow you think how you can ultimately do the needful so that you can serve Krishna.
Somehow you think ultimately what you need to do needful so that you serve Krishna.
Prahlad Maharaj, his father was a great demon king.
Prahlad Maharaj, his father was a great demon king.
At first, his father thought that some Vaishnava was sneaking in the school.
So at first his father thought some Vaishnava was sneaking in the school.
And that Vaishnava was teaching the students about Vishnu Bhakti.
And Vaishnava was teaching the students about Vishnu Bhakti.
So he told the army they should shoot on sight any Vaishnava seen.
So he told the army that they should shoot on sight any Vaishnavas they see
One near the soul.
near the school.
But he didn't know that his son was actually the person preaching.
But he didn't know that his son was the actual person who was preaching.
Later
When he found out,
he wanted to have his son killed.
he wanted to have his son killed.
But Lord Krishna kept saving him.
But Lord Krishna kept saving him.
Finally, he only has to say, I'll kill myself.
Finally, Hiranyakashipu said, I will kill you myself.
At sunset, if your God doesn't come, I'll kill you.
At sunset, if your God doesn't come, I will kill you.
I don't know how demonic your relatives are.
So I don't know how demonic your relatives are.
Kali Yuga, people have a little bhakti and a little demonic nature.
Usually in Kali Yuga, people have little bhakti and little demonic nature.
If you have an older person, go and talk to your parents.
If you have an older person, go and talk to your parents.
They'll be able to change their mind.
May be able to change their minds.
Krishna understands that you're facing a lot of obstacles.
Krishna understands if you are facing a lot of obstacles.
It's difficult for you to practice his devotion.
And therefore if it is difficult for you to practice his devotion,
He's all the more thankful for your attempts.
he is all the more thankful for your attempts. Hare Krishna.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.